It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. This is episode 326. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, comedian Noelle Herzog. My mic is bad. Guys, don't worry about my mic. Mind your own business.
Yeah,
How
mind your
about
own
now?
beeswax. You're
How about
perfect. You're perfect.
No,
You
you're
and your
perfect.
Aviator Nation shirt are perfect.
Thank you. You're perfect.
We were together today.
I had a great time today, but you know what? That's not for the people to know, because if they want to know what we did today at Target, spoiler alert.
If they want to know what happened at the 90 Day Fiance Hunt for Love party and who we met, go listen to
Patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast, where you can find all of our bonus content, including but not limited to BS, Macaroni Rascals, So Pumped to Vanderpump Rules podcast, blah, 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 yada, 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 so on and so forth. And yeah, go over there, patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast. Also, side note, my mom watched Hunt for Love. She said it was fantastic.
Yeah, but you know what? People say that about Last Resort.
Yeah,
too.
she's obsessed.
Yeah, I know.
Those are her two favorite shows. So I don't know what happens after this.
I don't know yet, because this probably has like a 5-part tell-all. You know what I mean? It's like we haven't gotten to the weddings yet. So what episode is this? 15 of the season?
This is 15.
Right. So this is 15. This is probably going to go until like 20 at least.
Right. Oh.
And then it'll probably be like, usually it goes that long. And then it's like a 4 to 5-part tell-all.
25-part tell-all.
So probably we're not done with this until the summer is over.
Great. Okay. Perfect, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's really great.
It's terrible. I want the single life on. That's my favorite.
No, me too. I enjoy it as well. Well, unfortunately, we're here at 90 Day Fiance Season 11, Episode 15. Let's jump into the pool with Sarper and Shekinah.
Wow.
Okay, we talked about this a little bit in the car. I had to stop you from chatting too much.
Yeah, you did. You were like, Noelle, save it for the
pod. So she wanted to get his name tattooed on her fotch.
It's so weird to me, as someone who is so obsessed with her look. She gets 95 facelifts, fillers, lips, this, that. You're going to tattoo your face?
Well, in Ted, she would have gets it on her neck.
Yeah, great. But she got a fine line tattoo, and those extra fine line tattoos that you don't even feel, they go away.
Okay.
They go away.
Also,
I've had 3 of my tattoo artist friends say, like, don't ever get a super fine line tattoo.
Okay. Also, he said that her lips were the most visible thing when I first saw you.
They still are.
I don't know if that's a compliment.
It's not.
That's not a compliment at all. Also, she's so obsessed with her face. She's not managing this project well.
What, her face project? Did you notice in the confessional she has a new face?
It's not a good one.
And a wig.
Noelle, it's not a good face.
I feel like it's better than what it was.
No, stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop.
She can't stop. She won't stop. But let me just say something here.
Yeah, go ahead.
She said, I want to get my tattoo in red ink.
Oh, well, listen, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. So he said that even his mom had asked about her lips.
And then his mother got lip filler.
Yeah, because she liked it. It's not good.
I don't like Shekinah's lips because there's a shadow around her lip. That's how big they are. That's how far they come off of her skin.
Yeah, that's why you are supposed to contour around your lips, because it's supposed to make them look like you have a shadow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Okay, so we meet Ray J, the tattoo guy, and he says that red ink is, quote, more difficult to remove.
Okay, I would like to say something here. I got something tattooed on me that Kubo put on me years ago. Yeah, and he particularly told me I had to get it in red ink
because it is the easiest to remove and it is the easiest to cover.
Yeah, and it also fades the easiest. All of the things.
Right. And they pretended like it's almost like, oh, you shouldn't even touch the needle to my skin because it makes it go deeper, right?
It's like, don't get black ink. You know what I mean? Like, you got red ink because it's the easiest. But also, I don't want to cover something on my neck. Like, I don't want a name on my neck. I don't want to have to cover something on my neck.
Good.
That's wild. Like, okay, I could see a little behind your ear, like something cool, but not a name. You think I'm going to get Matt Herzog tattooed on my neck?
Last name and first. Wow.
She did his last name too.
She
did his full name. Yeah. She did his full. They blurred out his last name, but you could see.
I mean, like, we can't Google that. Stop.
I know, but it's like, Are you kidding?
Stop.
You did his last name too, his full government.
And she got his address in Turkey tattooed on her name. And his son's name that
and
he
his
never
social.
saw.
Well, he never met him. He threw away his computer. He deleted his AOL account.
Honestly, if I had a kid, I'd do the same thing.
Yeah, I know. There's no more XXT, XR.
Skater Trey would have been done.
Oh, God, that's so funny. Skater Trey, Jenko Trey.
Oh, man. Okay. So she calls her daughter
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, hey, I was just wondering because like I told her I was going to marry him without you saying yes.
Right.
And she's like, listen, you're going to do whatever you want to do. And she starts crying and she's like, oh my God, thank you.
So she's like, hey, it's your life, you have to live it. She's like, I'm so glad you're saying this. Her
saying what? Saying that you're a okay. This is what her daughter said. Do you want to translate? I'm going to translate.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. You be Shekinah, and I'm going to say what her daughter really meant to say.
Okay. Hi, Sophie.
What do you want?
Well, I want to know how you feel about me marrying Sarper.
I think you're a super bad mom, and you've been such a bad mom, like up until this point that like I actually have like so little to do with you that I actually don't give a flying about what you do here moving forward. You have screwed me up so badly that I just need to stay away from you. I think you are the biggest loser I've ever met in my life. And whatever you need to do to stay on TV, whether you need to put Play-Doh on your head or like, remove your face or, get 400 more chins implanted, whatever you need to do, you need to do. Why don't you leave me alone and do whatever you need to do?
I'm so glad you give me your blessing.
I mean,
it
right?
means so much. Yeah, I mean, I think her daughter's just like, you're gonna do it regardless.
Yeah, leave me alone. How about
just leave me alone?
Signs up and goes, "Hey, ma, leave me alone."
Yeah, lose my number.
Yeah, lose my number. Lose my AOL account. Why don't you do what Sarper did to his son?
Yeah,
I'd be better off. Goodbye.
Control Alt Delete.
Empty your cookies and leave me alone. Okay, so now in the confessional, I see she has another face.
Yeah.
Possibly another new nose?
Yeah, and
it's longer.
A bad wig.
It's longer. The nose is longer?
I don't know.
I don't know. If You're totally frozen. This is very sad. Okay, I'm just going to keep talking until she comes back. So I don't know if she has another new face. I don't know if she has another new nose. I don't know if the wig is bringing out her nasal folds.
I froze.
Okay. You did freeze, and I got very upset. So they're going to be having a private wedding.
In bed, a bedding?
A bedding. Mm-hmm. Okay, so she's putting his shirt on him, and she's buttoning it from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, just the two buttons. And he goes, why am I like this?
I know. That made me laugh too. And I was like, you know what? He gets it.
Okay. So they go out with her friends and Dan is there. And he's like, oh, Dan, but whatever. I went to his castle.
Right. But also like her friends. This is why she's made of plastic.
This group of friends?
Yeah.
Will melt if someone lights a match.
100%.
Okay. Do you think that she did not have friends? And they made her friends out of clay.
Do you think that they lit a match, they melted some of her off, and built Wendy?
Noelle.
Yeah.
There's two of them that look like they are actually claymation.
I know.
And they look exactly alike.
And the one who's apparently married to Wendy.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Oh,
the one that has his beard tattooed on his face?
Yes, that one.
Okay.
He has two buttons on his shirt too.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're married to Wendy. I'm sure you like ladies. Sure.
Yeah, I know.
I think I saw you hanging out with
I think
Sean
you're married
and
to
Aaliyah.
Wendell, not Wendy. Sean and Aaliyah.
I think you're my exterminator. Okay. So, the wedding.
Yeah, so okay, I wish that they would have explained it maybe a little more. What bed are you getting married in?
Is someone coming to your house to marry you in bed?
That's what I want to know.
Zoom? What's happening?
Are you going to a hotel? Like, what's happening?
Right. Or are you doing it in the bed that's also by the oven?
Right. You're doing it in the oven.
Right. All right. So she wants a prenup.
Suddenly. She never thought about it before.
And then he said, fine, you can have a prenup. I want a clause written in there that you have to be 128 pounds and I'm going to weigh you once a month. And every pound you're over, you owe me $1,000.
Yeah.
Her
I
friends,
mean,
okay, listen, this is
Yeah,
crazy. Her
yeah.
friends are so mad. They are actually melting.
so they're taking this very, very, very seriously. And I understand that he's acting out, but she kind of gives in too easily. She's like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. Here's the thing. I'm not gaining weight. It's like, what's wrong with you too? What's actually wrong with you?
Everything, there is something so wrong with all of
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
that it's like, you know what? I am going to light a match. I'm going to melt you all. I'm going to melt you into a ball. And I'm going to roll you down
Rebuild you
Mulholland
guys.
Drive.
Oh, I thought you would rebuild them.
No, I'm not even
See,
rebuilding them. It's bad
I
clay.
know that Sarper's having a bad problem. Did you see his hair? What's happening to his hair?
What do you mean?
So he has it like, combed to the front, I guess.
Mhm.
It's like this.
Like tentacles.
It's crazy. It used to be like up and cute.
Yeah.
It's tentacly. It's everywhere.
He's having a
Yeah.
hard time.
That's how I know.
You know how I know you're having a hard time? Your
How?
hair.
Tracy, we say this all the time.
Yeah, your hair. Well, you know how I know you're having a hard time?
How?
Your eyebrows.
Your lip liner.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Your actual lips.
Yeah, your eyelashes.
Your buccal fat removal.
Yeah. Why do people do that?
I don't know.
Talk
It's like,
about
do you wanna-
aging
Do you
yourself.
want to do meth without having to do meth?
Right. So do you want to be 80 without aging? Like, it's crazy. I don't understand.
I don't know. Moving on. Speaking of people that are having a hard time, let's talk about Stevie and Maddie.
Stevie just said on Instagram that she has type 1 narcolepsy. I'm like, all right. She has a big secret she wants everyone to know.
That's it?
That was her big secret. She's
What's
narcoleptic.
type 1 and what's type 2? Is type 1 where you're born with it?
Where
And type
what-
2
if
because
you had
you've
too
eaten
much
many
sugar.
cupcakes?
Yeah, she has
Type 2 is when
1.
you've eaten too much NyQuil.
Yeah. Yeah, she's narcoleptic. She wants everyone to know. But it's like, maybe it's because, in this episode, she's like, I'm just so tired. Maybe that's why. I don't know. It's really
yes,
weird.
she can't. Let me tell you something. Stevie in this episode is every man I've ever dated.
100%.
In the history of the world.
100%.
All right, we're gonna do an act out in a few minutes, but so it's the day before the wedding, and Marty did not drink his coffee. Something's wrong.
Okay, but he's being a BFB.
Yeah, of course he is. He's been quiet since the party, and he's really upset that she was enjoying the burlesque show, and that proves that she is bisexual.
Here's the thing. I love Marty. I've had his back the whole time. Obviously, he really doesn't understand sexuality, bisexuality. He understands nothing.
No, Saeed does not like her.
Fuck this guy. Get this guy out of here.
Okay, before you get him out of here, get the nose hair trimmer and just do a little on his cleft chin.
Yeah, she doesn't like it.
I'm just saying. All right. So he told Saeed, he's like, don't worry, me and my wife are going to have problems, but we're going to fix it after the wedding.
Yeah, we're going to fix it after the wedding. You know how people fix things with babies? We'll fix this after the wedding. Why do people say in relationships they don't want to be in? Why do you say in a relationship you don't want to be in? You don't want to be in it. Why are you staying in it?
Well, I will tell you why they're staying in it.
Why?
Because she spent the money to get him here and she's going to see this. Like, that's what's happening. This is all on technicalities. This is like people that get married because they already put the down payment on Russo's on the Bay.
It's crazy.
7 years ago.
Crazy.
And had to have the wedding anyway, even though their husband was cheating on them with someone that they knew.
Right.
Anyway.
No. Okay. Tracy, the amount of people I know who got married because they just were like, well, I'm already with them for 5 years.
I already
whatever.
bought the dress. What am I going to do?
I can't.
I'm going to not marry him. So
and
I'm
guess what?
Sleeping with my sister.
They're all divorced or they all hate each other.
Yeah. Or they all hate each other and they're not divorced.
No, I know, but a lot of them are divorced. And it's like, talk about wasting your fucking time.
Don't waste my time.
Don't waste my time.
Stop inviting me to these
stupid.
weddings.
Here's the thing. I'll come.
I need to go through both of your phones before I go to your wedding.
No, I want to go to your wedding. I want to go to all the weddings so I can say I saw where the mistake was made.
Hilarious. Wow, you're not nice. So I need to see both of your phones before I go to the wedding.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. And if I don't show up at your wedding, you know why.
I don't want to see anybody's phone.
I
don't want to see my own phone. I don't want to see anybody's phone.
Great. All right. So Maddie needs an answer about her bisexuality.
But okay, she can't give it to him though.
She can't give it to him. He asked her again in the bird room at the Ross Mansion.
This place is pretty nice.
It's pretty nice, but how do you dust these birds?
Oh, you can't dust.
No, this is a sneeze fest. He said that he would love her no matter what, but he needs to know. And she's like, what? I can't hear you.
I'm so tired.
All right.
She goes, sometimes when I'm so tired, I can't think.
Okay.
What?
This is every single man I've ever dated.
Yeah.
Where were you last night?
What? Huh?
Where were you last night? Because you did not come home to our house that we live in together.
Tracy, I'm so tired. I don't want to do this
I understand
right
that
now.
you're tired. I'm also tired. I stayed up crying because you did not come to our house that we live in last night. And I thought you were DED dead.
So now I can't do my own thing.
Okay. I was calling you all night long. Where were you?
So now I can't have a phone because of you?
Where last night when you weren't here in my house, where were you?
Why won't you let me go to sleep?
Okay, listen, I know that you need to go to sleep. I just need to know where you were when you weren't sleeping because I was in bed and you were not here.
So now I have to tell you everything?
This is so accurate that I'm being triggered right now.
I know.
You're actually getting me upset.
No, I know. I see you getting wound up. This is like second nature to me because I've been through it so many times.
Yeah.
It's like,
so now you got to call me all night long? I don't call you when you go out with your friends.
Tracy, let me tell you something. I love my husband so much, so much, so much. When we argue in the daytime and he goes, I thought we were going to have a nice day today. I could kill.
Why can't we just have a nice Saturday?
Why can't we just have a nice day together?
Every day that we have together?
I work all the time. I have a day off.
Now this is what you do to me?
Yep. So it's like, so you can be an asshole, but I can't say anything because we're supposed to have a nice day together.
But all of these words, just answer my question.
No, they can't.
Stevie,
they can't.
Instead of saying, sometimes I can't even think, I'm so tired, you could have just been like, yes or no.
Right. You could have just been like, I'm not bisexual.
I don't think she is.
I don't think she is either, but she's playing a game.
I don't think she is from why he thinks she is.
Oh, I don't think so either. I think if she is, it has nothing to do with him. If she is,
then it's something but like not from, I wouldn't have accused someone of going to a burlesque show and painting a nude woman as bisexual. That's all I'm saying.
On our 90-day podcast, I was on there today, and Shibuti had up a meme, and it was like, Stevie, do you eat the box or not? Because it's like, what do we do? Say yes or no.
Why you're in?
Right. You're in or you're out.
Well, she's too tired to answer, and he is crying in the confessional. Get a life.
No, I know, but it's like he's a gentle soul.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Speaking of bisexual, let's talk about Imani, Ineni, Amani, and Matt.
Oh my God. Let me tell you something. I need to take a lying class from Ani. From Brenda.
But here's the thing. She's not good at it. They're just so dumb.
In fact, I need to date Amani and Matt.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah. That's it for sure.
God,
because she's actually not good at
dumb
lying.
Can you be?
Also, Matt's footprints on his chest of his children. Ugh.
Oh, you don't like it?
No.
That's my brother-in-law's like dream tattoo when he has a child that he wants to get their feet.
Well, he should get his cat paws tattooed on his chest.
He wants to get the kids' footprints. I know. Blech. I know. I'm like, Dan, really? Like that's because I'm like, what's your next tattoo? And he's like, I can't wait to get kids' footprints.
Did
I'm
he
like,
say
I can wait
his kids'
forever for
footprints
that.
or just kids' footprints?
No, I don't think he's gonna ask Lucas upstairs. Hey kid, give me your foot.
I think he should get his cat's footprints.
No, he wants his kids' footprints.
Yeah, his cats.
Kids, children,
kitty cats.
I don't think he wants Delilah's footprint.
That's not nice. Wait until Delilah.
I think he wants peck tattoos of his future kids. I know this fucking guy. It's like, Matt, you're such a loser.
Oh God! So they talk about the dinner that they had with Ray, Thyroid Ray, and they talk about how Brenda
Graves Ray.
Okay, so she calls and she's like, "Hey, I have a translator." She comes with Diego, who looks like a wacko.
Yeah, she comes with a friend.
Okay. He didn't think that it was important at the beginning to say her full name.
Sure.
It's like, that's a pretty good answer, actually.
No, it's right. Because you're not saying anything.
Right. And then she goes, and I'm a domestic violence victim. And it's like, and they're like, what? Oh my God, why didn't you say that?
It was like, that was all you had to say, girl.
They're like, oh my God. She got hit. Of course she changed her name.
Honestly, Amani looked like she was about to cry. It was crazy.
She was, oh God, she felt so bad for
Uh-huh.
her.
And she's like, I
First of
feel
all,
so bad
who
even
hasn't gotten
questioning
hit?
her.
You can't change your name every time you get hit.
You know how many names we'd have by now? Come on. Please.
Just call me Ashley.
Yeah, really.
All right.
Violently hit.
So I hate you. Listen to me. She is not answering the question about her
No!
divorce. About her
That's
divorce.
I was gonna
She's
ask
like,
you.
I
I'm
have
like,
the
is she not
paperwork,
divorced?
and then they make me mail the paperwork, and then after they hit you, they make you mail the paperwork again. So the paperwork, and they're like, oh, the paperwork, right.
Right. Because Matt's
Are you
like,
divorced?
are you
Yes or no?
divorced? And
Circle
she's like, I
one.
have the paper.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you divorced? Yes or no? Circle one.
I'm gonna say maybe no.
I'm gonna say no. They
Yeah.
cannot believe they judged her.
And now they're like, can she just promise that she'll be vulnerable again? It's like, what? Also, of course, Amani is like, and I'm going to be your girlfriend, right? When we meet your family? Stop. Who cares?
God.
It screams insecurity. Stop. Who cares? Also, why do you trust this woman? She has given you every reason not to trust her.
Yeah, stop it. Who's Ray?
Who the hell is Ray?
Who's this guy, Diego?
I know. It's so weird. And then she's like, we're in a relationship with 3 people. A relationship is between 3 people.
Yeah,
not
she's
4.
like, it's like, no, actually.
Yeah. Very interesting way to put it. Sure.
All right. Well, moving on to Sean and Aaliyah. Nothing happens here.
Nothing actually happens at all. I feel like he's never talked about a prenup either.
No one's ever talked about a prenup until the wedding day. So she's very upset about this prenup. So they go to Sonoma for the wedding. Prenup. Prenup.
Mm-hmm.
They go to his mom's house and she puts on a blonde wig. Now, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
She has dark features, dark eyes, dark eyebrows, right? She has tan skin. Usually a blonde wig, not great.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, she looks great in the blonde wig. I agree with you.
Right?
I do agree with you. Usually it's like, I don't like the way this looks. This looks like kind of tacky and weird. It clashes.
It
didn't clash.
I'm like, why is this such a good color?
Mom is a wacko.
He knows the mom's a wacko.
Yeah,
Everyone knows the mom's a wacko. The mother had a dead dog that she was introducing to everyone.
Right. I need their dog.
Yeah, I know.
No, I need their dog.
I know.
I mean, you and I met a good dog today too, though.
We met a few good dogs.
Yeah.
A few good men.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, yeah, I've just been like super busy with the prenup, and then she needs to get her hair braided.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna sign the prenup. So if I don't, I'm gonna have to go back.
Right. And then the mom's like, oh no, I was looking forward to the wedding.
She's like, oh no. But I got all this watermelon and I cut it up.
4th of July stuff.
But it's like, wedding.
Why do they not understand what a prenup is? Why does everyone get so upset by it?
I will say it again. I think that legally everyone needs a prenup. That's how it should go. It should go. That should be part of the wedding process.
Aaliyah is so mad about it.
Yeah, but you don't even know what it says.
I know. That's the thing I don't understand.
It could say that when you guys break up, you get $1 billion. Just
also,
read it through.
Aaliyah was lasering herself. Have you ever done that?
Yeah, I haven't.
I knew you did. Of course. I knew you did.
Come on.
I knew it.
Speaking of lasering myself, let's talk about Greg and Joan.
Weird.
We start off, he's got his cow costume on, and he paid his dowry of $3,000 because his mom and dad paid for the wedding.
Right, but I just hate this. Stop. It's so cringy. I hate it so much.
It's not good. She's not even really laughing. Like nothing. This
no,
isn't
this
like a
is
fun
stupid.
time.
So you have to put on a cow outfit? Wow.
Her father has passed.
And he's the one who came up with the dowry.
Right. So I like how that's what he was like, before I go.
Right. Just make sure.
Real quick. I need $3,000. Interesting. Okay. So she's having her bachelorette party.
Right.
She's like, yeah, but like, you know, usually for a bridal shower. And it's like, nope, wrong.
Yeah, no, wrong.
Separate. He's afraid she's going to see a lot of schlongs.
Oh, God, I know. She's like, what's a schlong?
That was really funny.
Yeah, it was cute.
But also, they're going to a women's strip club. Now, I want to say something. How happy is every single stripper when they see a bachelorette party roll up?
100%.
It's like, what a dream.
First of all,
no one's going to essay me.
No one's going to be
everyone's
friends.
To me.
I 100% want to go to a female strip club over a male strip club any day of the week.
Noelle.
Do you think I want to
1,000,000%.
see oiled up men?
No, I would have to
It-
pretend
there
that I
is-
had like COVID. I would have to
Yeah,
pretend I had
something
COVID.
bad happens. Like I can't think of something worse than going to a
My
male
mom had to
strip
go.
club. That's
She went to a
terrible.
male review, and
That's
she just said
terrible.
that she was very sick and please don't touch her.
Yeah, I would.
That's what I
would
would have
You have
done.
to get away from me. I'm gonna vomit at any moment.
Uh-huh.
Please get away from me.
Yeah, I'm very sick.
Yeah, I'm very, very sick. I'm
Mhm.
never gonna come back from this.
That's my line.
Yeah, it's awful. I don't want to ever go to a male strip club.
Well, Greg's stepmom goes too.
Yeah, I know.
And there's
Interesting.
the missing puzzle piece.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So his parents
Mm-hmm.
are alive, but his parents are divorced and his dad does not live in the house.
Right. That made so much more sense.
Right? But it's like, why didn't you just say that?
Why? It's no big deal.
Just say it.
Everyone's very nice to her too.
Everyone's super nice to her. They play Never Have I Ever on in the limo, and they go see the strippers, and they're having such a good time, and the strippers are having such a good time.
I know. Even his mom is having such a good time. Like
Yeah.
Lucille's living her
They're like,
best
look
life.
at that butt.
Yeah, that was great. And they're like, okay, Joan, we're getting you a lap dance. She's like, really? Butt on me? That's great. They just had such a fun time. I'm like, I could go to this.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's like, okay, finally the women feel safe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
The
it's
women,
nice.
all women involved feel safe.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's talk about Juan and Jessica. I never realized how annoying Jessica's voice is before.
I don't like to look at her. She bothers me
How?
very much. No, it's not about her look. She deeply bothers me on a primitive level.
Wow. So he
Yeah.
tells his cousin that he told Jess about the cruise.
Yeah, right.
And then Jessica tells Megan with an I,
McGinn.
McGinn, is McGinn going to cry?
Yes. Yes. She is so. Well, don't you know you can't tell her anything? She is a flight risk.
We have to bring her to a doctor.
Yeah, she has a problem. You
It's like,
can't tell this
Megan,
girl anything.
McGinn,
Mm-hmm.
you are not marrying Juan.
Yeah, get a
It's
life.
not you.
It's not you.
Do you know that it's not you?
I don't think you know.
Okay. Well, I like how no one will admit they're hungover. She's like,
Everybody's
how do you
like,
feel?
"I'm
He's
not
like, great.
hungover."
She's like, he goes, how do you feel? She's like, great, great, great. How do you feel? He's like, great. I feel
Yeah, his
great. I'm
cousin
definitely
felt
not hungover.
great.
Everyone
Everybody
felt
felt
great.
so great. You know who didn't feel good? McGinn's husband.
McGinn-
Remember, he had to be like carried inside.
McGinn's husband passed away that night.
Yeah, he was not well.
Yeah, where's he? I want to see that he's not hungover.
Right? I bet he's not going to say that.
He can't say that from his hospital bed.
I can't deal with the way that Jess says David.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like her voice is not good.
No, it bothers me again on a primitive level.
All right. So they're going to make paper flowers so that they could involve his culture in the wedding more. And he said he's never seen a paper flower.
Yeah, he's like, I've never seen a paper fly. I have no idea what this has to do with me.
They're like, all right, we're going to have a Colombian flag paper flower. Don't worry. McGinn knows how to make them.
I know. She really actually knew how to make them too.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Well, McGinn asks him why he wants to go back to the cruise. It's like, could you imagine every time I came to your house, I was like asking your husband
No,
questions about fights that you've got in?
no.
It's like, so why do you leave your socks all over the house?
Could you? I found a pair of socks the other day under
Sorry,
my
I triggered you.
recliner. I'm like, I meant to take a picture and post it in the group. Next time I will. I was like, how did they get under the chair?
All right. Well, McGinn asked him why he wants to go back on the cruise.
Again, mind your own business. Mind your beeswax.
I mean, I would want to go back on the cruise. I don't even do boats.
Me too. I need to get away from all of you. I need to get away from McGinn's tears.
Yeah, it's like you don't stop crying, McGinn.
Yeah, this is why McGinn and Herbie. I need to get away from you guys.
Yeah, especially now that your husband has passed.
Yeah, your husband. Yeah, right. Now your husband's gonna be a ghost.
So Jessica's like, it's either me or the cruise. I don't want to be a cruise wife.
And she goes, if he chooses the cruise, I'm done.
What is
Okay.
it? But what does that mean? You're done.
It means nothing. It means nothing.
It means nothing.
Mhm.
All right. So he's
Sorry,
like,
I
okay,
just choked
fine.
myself.
I love when you choke yourself. And that's it.
Yeah. So nothing happened between them, and he decides like, okay, I'm gonna stay. And he's like, but I don't like that she's forcing me. Okay. Here's the thing. You got her pregnant. So
Yeah.
like, this is what was gonna happen. You got her pregnant, and you said, I'm gonna marry you and move there. This is your fault.
Right.
And she's annoying because she's like, yes, please get me pregnant. Yes, please marry me. So it's like, what do either
Also,
of you
he never
expect?
refers to the other kids.
I know. He always says my son. That's
Good
it.
for him.
That kid is so cute.
Good
Good
for
for
him that
him.
he ignores those other kids.
Those other kids live in their dad's mansion.
With no
Different
doors.
I know.
They're
Well,
just
mom doesn't have
flying-
doors either.
Yeah, no one has doors. This
Yeah, that's
one guy's in a
crazy.
wheelchair and no one in the whole town is allowed
But
to have
why
doors.
doesn't she put doors up now?
In case she gets back with him.
That's crazy. Oh, maybe she's leaving the door open.
She's leaving the door open for more opportunities. Guys, this has been fun. This has been real. This has been real fun. I don't know what it's been, but it's been something. Make sure you follow the podcast at 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. The Trash Talk Podcast on YouTube and TikTok. Noelle's at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I had a really hard time. I had lost my TikTok. Someone hacked it. It is back. I have gotten it back. Thank you guys so much for supporting me through a bad time. It was a dark time in my life, but I've flourished. I have grown out of the manure.
Yeah,
And
she's back,
I'm
baby.
now I'm a flower. Trixie Tuzini, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. TraceyCarnazzo.com for everything podcast related. All of my stand-up comedy tour dates. And we'll see you next week.
Sounds great.
Yeah?
Yeah, I guess, because it's like, let's see this through.
I guess. Bye.
Bye.